Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back. Pardon for us.
Welcome to this video today. What we're going to be doing is talking about expecting the unexpected in Forex markets and how to pull the trigger without hesitation. Now, hesitation is one of the main reasons Forex traders lose. I just want to go through some scenarios which are very common where hesitation comes into play, why it comes into play, and how to combat it. Now, in terms of opening up the video, I found that clip highly amusing. A newscaster actually admitting she was the president of the Cannabis Club she was reporting on. But I didn't do it just for that amusement factor. I did it actually for the second lady. The second lady, if you notice her, she's hit with an unexpected event. She hesitates. She doesn't know what to do. Now, in terms of Forex trading, we've always got to expect the unexpected, and we've always got to basically pull that trigger without hesitation and do the right thing. Now, the one thing I've learned over the years is the Forex markets can be unpredictable and they can do anything. I often hear people say, I can't believe the market's done that, or it can't do that. Yes, it can. When we're trading Forex, we have to have a high degree of mental self-control and be prepared for those unexpected moves. And I remember, back in my early trading career, being hit by the 1987 crash. It just totally floored me at the time. Couldn't believe it was happening. But over the years, I've traded through numerous what would be considered unexpected or black swan events, Gulf War, 9/11, and you have to act without hesitation when you're confronted with these events. And I'd always say to traders, don't think about just what is good going to happen with your trades. Always consider what is going to happen if everything goes wrong. What is your loss? Okay, you need to know the worst eventuality and be prepared to face that worst eventuality. And I think most traders just focus too much on profits and a high probability chart setup that they think looks wonderful, but the market can skew any high probability chart setup and make you look stupid. It can just do anything it wants. Now, moving a little bit more on to the reasons for hesitation, I'm going to give you a very common error that beginners make. They come into the market, they put a trading position on, they try and run a mental stop. But of course, when it hits their mental stop, they hesitate. They cannot come out. Their emotions come into play. They let the loss run. That is a fatal error, and I've seen beginners do it so many times. Do not ever use mental stops. For discipline, you need to have your stop in the markets. But in terms of hesitation, it also causes traders to miss the really big moves. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you've got a currency pair that's moving sideways for a long period of time, and suddenly it explodes to the upside and you get a big move. Now, traders are very often, or more often than not, reluctant to buy that price spike. They want to get in at a better price. It might have gone way past the breakout point on the chart, but history shows that if you get a move that's unexpected out of nowhere, which is big, you should buy the price spike. It's likely to follow through. Now, moving on to hesitation in terms of your own Forex trading strategy, you find when traders start to execute a strategy in the market, very often when they hit a period of losses, they hesitate on what they should do. They will not follow the trading signals that the strategy is giving them. They try and alter them, or they quit the system. This is one of the most frequent forms of hesitation in the markets. And why are these traders hesitating? Well, the reason they do this is because they're either using someone else's strategy, which they're trying to follow, and you're never going to follow it decisively and pull the trigger if you do not understand exactly how that trading strategy works and it matches your trading personality. Now, in the past, I've done this. I've got other people's strategies, tried to follow them, and even on some of the good strategies I tried to follow, I couldn't do it. As soon as they hit a drawdown period, you know, I wasn't confident enough in the strategy because it wasn't my own, and I would hesitate, you know, alter the signals, or basically quit the strategy. And I think if you read up on any of the great traders, they'll all say, you know, your strategy must be fully researched. You must be very, very confident in it to give you profits longer term, so you can ride out those short periods of drawdown. When I say short periods of drawdown, most traders think they're just going to get a few days or maybe a couple of weeks of drawdown. But even the best traders will have drawdown of several weeks, sometimes a few months. You know, there's no perfect trading strategy. Every trading strategy is going to have those periods of drawdown. You must be totally confident in your strategy to ride them out. Now, this means knowing your strategy. For example, in my strategy, I know its strengths and I know its weaknesses, okay? I know, for example, that if momentum is very overbought and the market continues higher, I can get hit at those turning points. And I know that's just the way my strategy is. That is its weakness. Its strength is that I will get into big trends to cover my losses. And very often I'll get in at really good turning points, but I will get chopped occasionally. I know this is going to happen to me. It doesn't bother me. I'm fully confident in what I'm doing. Hesitation really comes from a lack of education and basically not researching your strategy in depth and developing that strategy that suits you. So I think, you know, in terms of pulling the trigger with confidence, you must learn to do it. You must have rules that you are very confident in. And in Forex markets, do not believe in all that scientific order nonsense. The unexpected very often comes, and you need to deal with it. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and have a good day.